Good afternoon, everyone. It's 1:22:21. The first story is about Israel in the final stages of COVID. With a quarter of the population having received its first shot, country is seeing clear evidence the vaccine is working. The number of seriously ill over 60 dropped sharply. Israel is in the final stages of the coronavirus pandemic, a senior health official said Friday after data showed the country was seeing clear results of its massive vaccination drive. Israel, with its scale of its vaccine drive, is showing that there is an exit strategy. Ronnie Gamzu, who was Israel's COVID czar and has since returned to his job as director of Echelon Hospital in Tel Aviv, told Channel 12 News his assessment is shared by Prime Minister Netanyahu, who earlier this week in a meeting said it's over. Thursday saw 57,716 Israelis receive their first inoculation, which that brings the total to 1,992,806, with another 64,366 getting their second shot, reaching 169,707, by far the highest vaccination in the world, according to Our World in Data website. Netanyahu vowed last week to ramp up the vaccine drive to 170,000 per day, and by late March, Israel will have vaccinated 5.2 million citizens. Cases of people over 60 dropped from 2.5% to 1.5%, and 75% of the population over 60 has received at least one shot already. And I think that if they do they're the first nation that comes out of the COVID pandemic, that will usher in the public appearance of their Messiah. Amos 4:10, I have sent among you the pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men I have slain with the sword, and I have taken away your horses and have made the stink of your camp come up into your nostrils, yet you have not returned to me. In Ezekiel 5:17, so I will send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave you. Pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. Repentance of a nation is always the key to the solution for any plague. And then secondly, QAnon theory spin, and this is in regard to the potential story I'm going to cover about false prophets, but I'm not going to do that until the month of February. QAnon hopes fizzled out as President Trump left Washington on the final day of his presidency. No crazy conspiracies coming to fruition, which include blackouts, martial law, mass arrests, and a military takeover. The Washington Post reported that as Trump boarded Air Force One, many QAnon adherents wondered if they had been duped all along. One QAnon channel on the chat app Telegram posted a new theory that suggested Biden himself was part of the plan. A number of followers shifted into open rebellion. This will never happen. It's over. What a fraud. One QAnon website owner wiped their website clean, saying, I am just performing euthanasia to something I have loved very, very much. Then later, he restored the website material. A new conspiracy was breeded at Biden's inauguration, pointing out 17 flags, and Q being the 17th letter of the alphabet, connects Biden to the whole plot. I did in the last video about deception. Deception is an end time sign just before the Lord's return. He, Jesus, warned us, be not deceived. Let the events of the past few weeks be a wake-up call to the church.